Okay, so for training our virtual pet, this is the last in this current sequence of videos, unless by special requests. I have some students come to me about, oh, can we make our pet do blah? And if you sell me on a pitch of a really great idea, I'll do a video for it. So let me know what suggestions you have, what else you want your pets to be able to do, and we can do a video for that. This one, I just want to put in a little bit of an error handler, because if you say if your Wi-Fi drops out, or you've got your pet in your bag and and it's turned on and you're going from home to school or something like that, and so you're not connected to a Wi-Fi, you don't want to. At the moment, your pet will just crash, and the only way to deal with it would be to turn it off, turn it all the way on again. And depending upon how you've got your case set up, you might have to unplug your battery to do that. It could be quite inconvenient. So what we want is, if the Wi-Fi is not available or there's some other kind of problem, that it just displays like a friendly error message and allows us to get on with life. And so then when we get back to working Wi-Fi, we can get our pet doing its thing. So we're going to create a function for this show error. Right, and let's display, do a filled rectangle. Right, and just a reminder on how the filled rectangle works. If I come back to my code, sorry, my website, so draw a rectangle was X, Y, height, width, height, color. But then fill rectangle works the same way. It's just fill instead of the word draw. Alright, so let's just paste that in there as a comment just to remind me. So fill rectangle, and I might just come in like a quarter of the way in. So I'm just going to draw a red box in the center of the screen. So 60 in, and 240, 120. Sorry, yeah, it's, so if it's 320 across, then it's 180, which means 90 in is 1/4 of the way. 60 down is 1/4 of the way down for that, and we'll go up until the 3/4 mark. So 180 and 120, and colors red, make it nice big bold screen, and in the middle of that we will draw some text. So at about 95 and 70. Let's see what this looks like. And we'll just let's do a very Hong Kong style error message. Font, colors, yellow, colors, red background. Okay, so that's the error message that we're going to show on screen. And we might just print to the terminal as well. Error. Cannot check Wi-Fi. Alright, something like that. So there's the error message screen. Now, so first thing is, if we are turning on and we don't have any Wi-Fi that we can connect to, right? So if we don't get an IP address, then we're just going to show the error, right? And we're going to just keep on doing that, really. That instance is going to, that will probably still crash, because it's just going to go straight into trying to do. So yeah, okay. Let's change this. While there's no valid IP address, we show the error, and then we just keep trying to connect. And eventually, once it gets an IP address, it'll stop and that while loop, and it will carry on and connect to the MTP time. All right. Yeah. Okay. But then, what do we do for any of this other stuff? Now, I've deliberately left this to last because we don't want it triggering this error screen for programming errors. We only really want it to do it if there's like a network error or something like that. And so what I'm going to do inside here, we'll say, okay, let's try to do these commands, and we'll indent all of those except if we get an OS error, which is what will appear if we don't have a valid network connection. In that case, show the error screen. And that should do it. So what I might just do is, let me pause. All right, so just to test this, I'm just getting rid of my home Wi-Fi. All right. So it's not going to find a Wi-Fi that it can connect to. And now when I run this, my Mario should come up with the cannot, because I can't find the Wi-Fi. So I'll let this run through. I know I normally pause it, but because we're going to get an error here. So it will scan through all the SSIDs. It won't find one that it can connect to. And there we go. I've got a big red cannot happening in the middle of the screen. All right, and that should also appear if I had Wi-Fi and then like I've left it turned on and I've roamed to a different location where the Wi-Fi isn't available. It'll get a cannot until such time as I am back in a working Wi-Fi range. All right, this is Mr. Baumgarten signing out. Do let me know if you've got any extra ideas for your virtual pet. I hope you've enjoyed this project and you've learned something substantial and gotten excited about the potential of computer science and what it's possible to do with it. That's the overall aim of what we're doing here. That and having a lot of fun, geeky, nerdy fun. All right, talk to you later.